shaders for low-end PCs. We're going to go over 3 different options in this video for you to use if you have basically a potato for a computer. So no matter what kind of computer you have, the goal is you'll at least be able to have some sort of shaders features after this video is complete. And no reason to waste time. The first shaders we're going to be talking about is Sildur's Enhanced Default FPS Shaders. This pack is based on Sildur's Vibrant Shaders, and it's kind of the best middle ground between those high-end, full-feature set shaders that are going to literally kill your computer and make it go to 30 FPS even if you have a brand new NVIDIA graphics card, and shaders that have absolutely no features but aren't going to take much FPS away at all. So for me, I'm averaging between 60 to 100 FPS with this pack, and there's some decent shading with very clear shadows leaning out from the sun, which is something that's nice. I love seeing the sun actually used as a light source. All the top shaders packs these days are doing that, and it's great to see it. There's also God rays from the sun, which is nice for a middle tier pack like this. God rays can be relatively resource intensive, so it is a nice addition. Grass and trees are also very wavy, making it feel more realistic, and water is reflective and actually has some realistic looks there as well, which is nice to see. Interiors are very bright with this pack, which actually leads back to the when it's based on Sildur's Vibrant Shaders, has very vibrant and bright interiors, making it super easy to see inside. Again though, this is going to be the lowest FPS you're going to get from a pack on this list. Like I said, I'm averaging between 60 to 100 FPS here, and it's very playable for me. As a general rule, Minecraft with over 60 FPS is super playable. Anything below 60 can be playable, but it's going to have some lag occasionally. Before we move on to the pack that I personally love and I think is the best option on this list if you have a low-end PC, let's talk about our sponsor, Apex Minecraft Hosting. Go to the first link down below, the breakdown.xyz/Apex, to start your very own 24-hour DDoS Protected Minecraft server. We love and trust Apex so much, so we all start our own server, play.breakdowncraft.com on them. So if you want to start your own server, look no further than Apex Minecraft Hosting. That's the first link down below, the breakdown.xyz/Apex, to start your very own Minecraft server. Nonetheless, next up on our list is, like I said, the best option in my opinion, make up UltraFast Shaders. This shaders pack is giving me well over 100 FPS while still doing things like keeping very good shadows originating from the sun as a light source, right? So it's using the sun as a light source and you're getting very clear, very good shadows. You also have water that is both realistic because you can see into it, but also reflective off in the distance. This looks great and is honestly one of the best ways I've ever seen water done. Grass and trees also wave in the wind, right? They move, adding in that additional realistic element that we're used to seeing with shaders. By the way, that can also be configured so you can turn off the waviness if you don't like it. The sun is giving off God rays as well, which, like I said, is not something you usually see with low FPS packs, and this is giving us over 100 FPS consistently while we are still having things like God rays, very clear shaders, reflective water. It's honestly impressive. Interiors are a bit darker though, especially a bit darker than Sildur's Enhanced, but you're getting so much FPS, it's something that I'm more than willing to forgive. Overall, Make Up UltraFast Shaders is by far the best low FPS shaders pack on this list, again, giving consistently over 100 FPS, both on our Minecraft server, which is where some of this B-roll is, and in a single player world. Both of those consistently giving over 100 FPS while you're having shaders on, while you're actually being able to see different shadows and shades and things like that. Whereas the next pack and last pack on our list is one that can basically run on a potato. Like I said, shaders on a computer that is the worst out there is possible, and this is using YoFPS Shaders. This is basically a super low-end version of Chocopic 13 where you can actually take and get the most possible FPS out of shaders. It does this by kind of taking away the actual shaders part of a shaders pack, right? You're not going to be getting God rays. You are going to get some shadows, but by default, not much. I mean, it is designed to run on basically anything, and that means you're not going to be getting much shadows. What you are going to be getting is wavy grass and wavy trees. That is the one thing that this pack does have and does very, very well. Water is very, very close to vanilla and honestly kind of just looks like vanilla water. And the sun is weird. It's just kind of a circle in the sky. It doesn't really seem like it's being used as much of a light source. But again, this is shaders, and it is giving you some shaders elements. There is some slight shading, and there is also some waving of the grass and of the trees and things like that in the wind. And that alone kind of makes it look and feel like shaders, even if the shading isn't there. One thing I do want to mention, interiors are super bright. They are brighter than vanilla Minecraft. So if you want something that's like amazingly bright with white light on the interiors, this is a pack that's worth installing for that reason alone, because it is super, super bright. I mean, I was blown away when I walked into the castle on Breakdown Craft Medieval Survival, and it was just so bright. Like, especially when compared to Make Up UltraFast, which is very good, solid shaders pack, but has darker interiors. This is super bright and super appealing on the interiors to me, because I like bright interiors in Minecraft, and YoFPS Shaders does have that. And by the way, I'm getting well over 150, touching over 200 FPS with this shaders pack. That means if you have, or you're normally getting like 60 FPS in Minecraft, you can easily play this pack and most likely get over 30 FPS, which is still playable, be it with a little bit of lag usually. So nevertheless, those are the best shaders for low-end PCs. All these, of course, are linked in the description down below, where you can go down there, download them, and install them yourself. There's also a link in the description down below on how to install shaders if you need some help with that. Nevertheless, I'm Nick. I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe for more, and I'm out. Peace.